So you want to be a race car driver, but you're broke? Get yourself $500. A Lemons car. 24 hours of Lemons. This is Sebring. It's hot. Sooner or later, these cars are going to break. How long will they last? We'll just have to see. Kip Sebring here, live at Sebring Raceway. We're here for the 24 Hours of Lemons. We're talking to Stan from Swerve Pro. What happened out there?
Car lost oil pressure over here in the back corner.
What are we driving?
It's a 2002 Volkswagen Beetle with a 1.8 turbo. We've already checked every junkyard in Central Florida and other Volkswagen teams trying to find a new engine. So I think the next step is to go watch everybody else race.
You heard it here, 24 Hours of Lemons. Dodge Daytona, it's back in the pits. Had a problem earlier. I think this is about its third or fourth time in. The first round was burn a few wires. And right now they're working on the carburetor. Not sure what's going on.
Switched the carburetor before, switched the fuel pump, and now it's breaking up still, so he's trying to adjust the floats.
How many times have you been in today?
Seems to be about every half hour or so.
911 BMW, doesn't sound too good. They were just about to get back out there. Now it's stalling out again. So what happened out there?
It's a minivan on a racetrack. It doesn't believe it should be a race car, and occasionally it reminds us of this. So it spit out a starter. Also, a tow hook and a battery, but the brakes are good. The brakes are fine. So we got that going for us.
What's next on the list?
I'm going home to Kentucky to retire from racing and never speak of this again.
Good luck.
Thank you. The brakes are fine, so we got that going for us.
Kip Sebring here, the 24 Hours of Lemons. This is Kip Sebring here, live at Sebring Raceway. We're here for the 24 Hours of Lemons. Who are we speaking to?
I'm Dylan.
Dylan, what are we driving today?
We got our old Toyota Tercel here. Oh, it was driving today.
What happened with the Team Turtle?
Well, she started overheating. I think they made it about 5 laps in, and head gasket just gave out on her. So hopefully we'll get the parts in time and get her back on the track today. But if we don't get it back today, we'll hopefully have it back tomorrow.
You're just going to drink beer later on if you can't fix it?
Well, definitely.
We're drinking beer. This little Miata has seen better days. Let's go check it out.
So it goes forward fine, but backwards the wheels, the frame's broke and the control arm is tearing out, so we're just reattaching it. The control arm bracket to the frame. Yep. So of course now we're on grass, we got to make sure we don't catch fire.
What's the next step?
Get back out on the track, keep running.
We're going to drink any beer later?
Absolutely. F&A.
What happened out there?
The driver can't drive. He came in with a flat tire, and we blame him at full. There's the driver. He's the driver that got the flat tire. We blame him. It's always the driver's fault, kid, no matter what. And so I'm not sure what he did, but he probably hit a curb or something, knowing this driver.
It's not my fault. It was his idea to build this car.
But how'd you get a flat tire?
The air went out.
Why,
it leaked.
Did you hit a curb again?
Yes.
Yes. He's bad with curbs and bus stops.
All right, you're clear.
Yeah. We're going to give it a shot. I'll get
Kip Sebring here, live at the 24 Hours of Lemons, Sebring Raceway. Who are we speaking to?
That's Austin Jacks.
Austin, what are we driving today?
We are in an 87 Fiero with an Ecotec motor in it.
What happened out there?
I went through turn 1, as you do, and the ball joint decided to be multiple pieces instead of one. So that caused some handling characteristics to change. We thought we would probably polish those up before we go back on track.
You think you can get back out there?
Oh yeah, shortly.
We're getting back out there. You hit it here. The casualties are mounting. We've got a Saturn here. Let's go check it out. What happened out there?
Well, we ran this car hard for 3 years, never done nothing to it except put brakes, not even spark plugs. Might have changed the oil a couple times, and she has now created a window in the backside of the engine. We're not sure where, but it happened. The next step is going to be find an engine. So if you have an engine and you're in Sebring, Florida, we could use you desperately bad.
So much for Pink Lemonade. Team Pegasus not doing so well.
We still haven't figured it out yet. We know we got a wiring continuity problem, and what I've just done is taken apart the wiring harness that goes into the ECU, and I've trying to see if there was a pin that had slid out of place, and that was a waste of time. So we're no closer to a fix. Other than that, we know that 1, 3, and 5 are not firing. So that's actually a solid that we've got that much figured out, but we can't figure out where the wiring break is yet. So there we sit, trying to figure it out.
This interview's over.
This is what it takes. They're not fast, they're not pretty, but they do go around a racetrack. What can you do with $500 and you want to go racing? Make yourself a Lemons car. Piece of junk, roll cage, a helmet, some few friends and some beer. Go racing. Charlie, how we do out there?
We did pretty well today. We did really well. Kept our nose clean. We're seven laps up. No penalties, no unscheduled stops, no contact. Exactly. So yeah, today went perfect.
The 24 Hours of Lemons, an epic endurance race, $500 cars, the Florida heat, the Sebring bumps, the chances of you finishing, slim to none. It's been real, Lemons. We're getting out of here. I'm Kip Sebring, Tono News.